In the early days of Adelaide, there was a train line running all the way from the city down to Glenelg. I'm heading towards Glenelg at the moment. This is where the tram line used to be, and it's a beautiful walkway now, and nature strip, if you like, thoroughfare, and lots of people use it to go walking. I should do it more often. The trouble is I'm doing a bit of video, but I've got a bit of a telephoto lens on here, so it's not great. That's why it's shaking around a bit. But anyway, I'm going to take a few stills along here and we'll see what we get. It's a nice spot, beautiful day. I've got about a half-hour walk ahead of me to get back home after I've just dropped the car off to have it serviced or have some attention. So there you go. Nice little spots along the way where you can sit down and have a rest. And up a bit further there's drinking fountains and exercise machines and whatever. So there you go. And I'll put some shots up after this of what I've taken along the way. This area we're just coming up to now, well actually we're not quite there yet. I think we're going over the bridge in a second. But now as we get closer, as I was about to say, we're coming up to this area, which is a beautiful area. It's only been made over the last couple of years. It's a nice recreational area with tennis courts and barbecue play equipment, and just all available for the public, free of charge. And it's just a lovely, and on a lovely day like today, of course, this is just along the edge of this track near an oval there, and it's just a wonderful place. There are a number of places like this in Adelaide, but this place is really well done the way they've done it, I think. So nice garden set out there. There's a lady on the swing over there with her child, and then there's some more of the tennis courts. So it's a really good spot. So showing the barbecue tops, the types of barbecues that are there. And this is the little pavilion that the barbecues are located in. So it's really a lovely place. Now we're coming up, this is the actual old railway platform, the train line that used to run down all the way to Glenelg. And that's just what's left of it. Now across there is well, there's some more of the railway platform. Just show a little bit of that, and then I'll come back to this church that you saw a glimpse of a minute ago. It's a nice little sheltered place there by the railway line. Now this church here, it's a fairly old Methodist church originally. It's a uniting church these days, Australian Uniting Church. But back a few years back, when I was still fairly active, I actually played in a table tennis team there, and we won the premiership there. So that's just a little bit of history. There we are, flashing back to the station, which is across the road from where the church is. And here's some information about the train line and when it used to operate. Now we've gone across the road and we're walking down the path on the other side of the main road there. Some beautiful trees and plants and flowers along there. I've walked along there in the past and taken shots of lorikeets in there. These are what we call stoby poles in South Australia, metal poles or cement within the iron surroundings. That's where I take my phone sometimes to get repaired. Now, they've got phone boxes. I used to work for Telecom Australia, which is now Telstra, which was the main supplier of communications in the day. And this is one of the remnant payphones. We had payphones everywhere, but you used to actually have to put money in them. But now they're free. They've got Wi-Fi in there, and you can make a call to anywhere in Australia using those payphones. But they're few and far between. Just a new restaurant that's opening soon. Fish and chippery. Local Catholic church. There's a friend there waving to us. Introduced spotted turtle dove. Lots of these all around Australia, particularly in Adelaide. There's a lot of these doves. Winding back towards the tram line now and almost back to home there. Just taking a few shots of the flowers and things. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. It was taken on the Olympus OMD EM5 Mark II on a bit of a photo walk on a nice sunny day. I think there's a bee there. Look, there's a couple of shots of the bees and the flowers. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.